Welcome to the stream. Today is our game. USA versus Canada. The Olympic gold medal game is live. The stakes are live. It is all live. Who gets the win here? Who falls behind here? 2 out of 3 takes it for the Olympic gold medal. And we're going to see what happens in our simulation. McDavid starting up against Eichel on the circle. Let's see what happens. Eichel loses it. McDavid wins it clean. Taves brings it up. Taves hangs out, loses it to Hughes. Hughes going to Chuck. Welcome to the stream, J2. What are you up to, bro? Mike, welcome. Let's go. Here we go. They're bringing it up. Wilson.
Mike
Wilson's
says hello.
What are you doing,
J2
Mike?
says
What's up,
hi.
J2? What are you up to, bro? Going across, nothing, to Chuck. Welcome, guys. Welcome. I mean that. Mike, thank you for the likes. I appreciate you, dude. I see you. I see you, brother. Here we go. Eichel bringing it down. Eichel. Shot saved by Binnington on a slap
EPIC
shot.
Jakey says Gator.
What's up, Jakey? How you doing, buddy? What's up with you, Jakey? Welcome to the stream, man. Going underneath. Hey, whoa! He got hit. Double hit. Oh. We got a penalty? Yep, we got a penalty early on the U.S. Brady to Chuck gets the penalty. What they hit with the hit on the boards. Oh boy, that was from behind. I agree with that. Epic Jakey, thank you for the share. Appreciate you. Mike's pumping the likes. Jakey's pumping the likes. Let's get loud and rowdy, guys. This U.S. game. This is the U.S. and Canada gold medal game. Here we go. 2 out of 3 takes it. Miller against Larkin. Oh, here we go. Miller wins it. He tries to clear it. Fans. Larkin gets it, though. Larkin clears
Jenny
it down
Garlic
the
Cell
ice.
says hi, bro.
How you doing, Jenny? J2, thank you for the rose. Much love to you. Much love to you. Welcome to the stream. Do it again. Here we go. Goal! Miller! Shorthanded! JT Miller! Oh my God! Did I just see that right? JT Miller stepped... What the hell? The hit? Knocked it out. Miller just went straight into him and put it around the pad. Look at this. Miller went fake around the pad. On the little hole under the pad. My God, what a goal. Here's a better angle. Miller just put that in low. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. My God, USA. USA. What's up, Miss Jenny? How are you, my dear? Welcome to the stream. Here we go. Makar. Canada behind one. Marchand. Oh, Jakey! Jakey! Jakey with the Galaxy! Thank you, Jakey, so much. Thank you, man. Let's do this right off the bat. I'll kill it. Let's do it.
Rage 40 for football says who?
Jakey comes up big. What's up, Rage? How are you, my bro? Welcome to the stream. Oh, what a save by Hellebuyck there. And thank you so much for that, Jakey. I appreciate you. J2 with the Let 'em Cook. Much love to you Let 'em Cook, J2. I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate you. Jakey with the holla. Dude, Rage, I'm a little sore. I did a little too much last night. I played hockey till too late because I'm old. And you know what? I'm paying for it today. But you know what? We don't take load management days here. What do we have? Lucas Whitaker, thank you for the sub on the red side. Let me give you an MVP horn. Welcome to the fam, dude. Welcome to the fam. Matthews carrying it. Carrying it hard. Not quite. Dumps it in. Morrissey gets it back. So how is everyone doing today? England versus Canada in curling final. I'll take Canada. I hate to say it, Jenny. Canada's superior in curling, unfortunately. Hellebuyck leaves it behind the net. Hughes. McAvoy. To Chuck. To Chuck. I hope England wins. I just don't see it happening. Canadians are kind of cheaters as well with that, because did you hear the report that they're touching the thing twice, the cylinder twice? There were teams complaining about it. The Swedes, I believe. Here we go. Connor. Carrying. Connor to Larkin. Larkin gets around. Almost. It goes on net to Binnington, who holds. 1-0
Jenny Garlic
U.S.
Soul says England world champions.
England are world champs, but Canada's ranked higher, I believe, Jenny. Go check it out. Maybe I'm going crazy, but curling is like the second national sport over there, next to freaking hockey, and I mean that. That's a save by Binnington. Nice save. JSN or Puka? Damn, dude, that's a tough one, Rage. I'll take JSN. I'll take JSN. I can't go against JSN. Pook is very good, don't get me wrong, but JSN's another animal. Faber loses it. Oh my God, Doughty's bringing it up. Doughty. He's got men underneath. Who's he going to go to? He loses it. Gets it back to Harley. Loses it. Wilson draws one. Wilson drew one. I saw a penalty there. Let's see if they call it. Yep, they did. U.S. is going to be shorthanded again. Jack Eichel gets it. U.S. can't be playing naughty hockey. That's not going to work well against these Canadians. They got away with it once, so they get away with it twice now. What's going to happen here, guys? Do you think the U.S. kills? If you think the USA kills the penalty, hit 1. If you think Canada scores, hits 2. I want to get your take on this. Werenski to Chuck. He dumps it clear. 1:46 left here. Jenny says the U.S. are going to kill. Jakey says, yeah, the U.S. are 100% on penalty kills in this tournament. Oh, what a save by Hellebuyck. McKinnon had it shot there. McKinnon, another shot that's saved by Hellebuyck. Faber clears it. Werenski dumps it out again. Great job by the U.S. to dump it out. And there's 1:06 left in the power play. Crosby. There is a question if Crosby will play today. I don't know what's going to happen. That's why I didn't take him out. McDavid takes it. McDavid loses it. Faber clears it. 45 seconds in the power play. Hagel loses it to Chuck. Across to Thompson. He can't get a shot off. But that does kill more time. McKinnon carrying. Knocked away to Chuck. Can't get it out, though. Horvat. Uh-oh. He shoots, he scores, Jakey says. I love you, Jakey. I really do, bro. Thank you for saying that, dude. I need that energy. Good save. McAvoy. Gets it out. Sanderson. That should have killed it. That does kill it. U.S. kills another penalty. Connor. Wheel shot. Bennington with the save. What's going to happen here? Middle. Connor. Saved by Bennington, and he holds. Oh my God, guys. What a game so far. Hellebuyck standing on his head early. Nice save on a one-on-one chance there. Look, he just read the puck. He went with him. He didn't care about the guy across. He held his post. Nice job by Hellebuyck there. Here we go. Thompson on the draw.
Jenny Garlic Soul says go into women's football tomorrow.
Going to women. Oh, yeah, going to women's football tomorrow. That's going to be fun. What are you going to watch, Man City, Jenny? Here we go. Werenski gets it up. Werenski. Hold it. Boldy carrying. Boldy. Shot save by Bennington. Bennington's been sharp as well, guys. Bennington has been very sharp. That's the one thing I'll say. He's been super sharp. What a shot, though. Oh, my God. That looked like it hurt. Matthews, the captain, carrying. Matthews, looking, goes across to Chuck. Chuck tried to get Matthews. He got knocked down.
Jakey says at Epic Gators TV, check Discord.
All right, I'll check Discord, bro. I'll check it. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, I see it, but I can't do anything about it. I see Jakey, but, you know, that's a graphics error from the AI. I can't do much about that. I'll try to fix it as we go, but, you know, I'll do what I can. I'll try to fix it as we continue here. Give me a second. You know, I can't leave the chat. That's the problem. You know what I mean? So I'll do the best I can, but it's going to be a little bit of a miracle work here. Let's see if I can do it. There we go. Eichel loses it. Goes to Reinhardt. Reinhardt to Crosby.
J2
Nelson
says
gets it.
one da I am going yo send that Galaxy Globe watch.
What do you say? I didn't hear you. Oh, that I'm not going to send that Galaxy Globe watch. J2. You know what? I'll be honest with you. FA Cup versus, oh, Jenny, I think Man City wins that in a landslide. You know that. And about the Galaxy Watch J2, I don't want to force people to gift. If they want to, that's cool. But I'm not that type of streamer. I don't beg for it. If it happens, it happens. But to be honest with you, I like giving content to you guys, and the way it works, and that's how I look at it. But if you guys want to gift, I'm not opposed to that. I'm trying to work hard. I'm doing what I need to do, and I hope you guys understand that I try the best I can here. Like Jakey just pointed out an error, and I'm trying to work it on the fly here, right now. As we speak, I'm trying to change something. Because you know what? I'm a perfectionist, and I'm sorry. I'll admit this. I don't like imperfection. I'm one of those. And I'll admit that. I'll admit that 110%. And you know what? I know it's a character flaw, but it's also a good thing at the same time. You know? Here we go. Shot. Save. Wilson to McAvoy. Connor carries here.
EPAC Jakey says gotcha pops.
And I appreciate you that on Jakey. I appreciate you hard on that. You don't know how much I appreciate you. That's not it, is it? Shit. Yeah, that is it. Okay. And Jakey, look, it's fixed. I fixed it. Wilson, carrying. Horvat carrying. Horvat takes it and doesn't. He loses it. McAvoy, nice job on that. Shots are 10-10. It's even right now. Connor, Boldy carrying. Boldy across to McKinnon. For anyone who wanted to know what the error was, I won't lie. It said Olympics, like with 2 Y's, and that's a big one. And I you know what? I don't like that, man. I don't like incomplete stuff, so I fixed it on the fly. So I appreciate you guys for that. Especially Jakey for pointing that out. Thank you, Jakey. That's why Jakey's going to be shocked, because I got to talk to Jenny today about a couple things. Jenny, we need to talk about some reassignments today. You catch my drift? Larkin. Looking here. Carrying. Loses it. All right. There we go. In the middle. Goal! What a pass and goal by Larkin. Dylan Larkin from JT Miller. 2-0 US.
Jenny Garlic Cell says, yep, think I know what.
I think you know damn well what. Oh my God. What a goal. Look at this shot by Larkin. In close. Bennington's already down. He has nothing. He got a piece. He got a piece. What's up, Bruce? What are you up to, baby boy? What a goal. Look at this pass. Larkin with born leader kicking and scored it. Wow. 2-0 US. What's up with you, Bruce? What are you up to today, buddy? Nope. Didn't win the face-off. I just dropped my cap. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Jakey! Jakey! With the meteor shower! Jakey! Thank you so much, Jakey. Thank you, brother. Much love to you. I mean that, Jakey. Oh my God, the generosity's real. Jakey with the 2 roses as well, dude. Oh my God. Right now it's 2-0 US. That's our... I'm going to be real with you. US is out hitting Canada, but it's pretty even. Like time on attack, Canada has more. Canada's got better passing, more faceoffs won, and they had 2 power plays they didn't score on, and US has a shorthanded goal. So I don't know what to think of this. All the stats say this should be an even game or Canada up. But that's not happening as we continue the second period here. Ewing, what are you up to, bro? Welcome to the stream, Ewing619. What's up, my dude? Welcome to the fam, bro. How you doing, Ewing? Here we go. Faber, Hughes holding. Hughes back to Tkachuk. Tkachuk. Across. Save. What a save by Bennington. That was huge to keep him in. Oh, my God. Celebrini. Saved by Hellebuyck. He got McDavid one-on-one on a save. Oh, here we go. Tkachuk. Tkachuk carries. Tkachuk. Across. Saved by Bennington again. Eichel in the corner fighting for it. He's the scrum. Taves carries it up. Celebrini holding. Celebrini. Tkachuk loses it. The other Tkachuk. The brothers are on the line here, and they dump it down
the
deep.
latest Epic Gators TV merchandise and apparel,
held by Bennington.
go to EGTVstore.com.
That's right, Jenny.
That's Epic as in E, Gators as in G, TVstore.com.
Ewing, I'm doing wonderful on a Saturday. How about you? What are you up to, Ewing? How's your Saturday going? Don't worry about my Saturday. You the guys are important. I mean that. Landon, thank you for the follow. Let me give you an MVP horn. Welcome to the fam, Landon. Welcome. Here we go. Matthews at the circle here. And it goes to Parayko. They win it. He gets it across to Morrissey. Morrissey to McKinnon. McKinnon carrying with those wheels. McKinnon fighting
Jenny
McAvoy.
Garlic Cell says some great merch. I'm going shopping.
Oh, yeah, Jenny. We got to talk about that, too, today. We'll do that here in a little bit. We'll talk about that. Because I'm going to release some stuff later today, too. So, you know what? We got stuff to release. We got new stuff coming out in the store almost every other day. And that's the truth. We're working on new merch lines. We're working on new logos. We're working on things, different products. We got some fun stuff in there and some stuff that's good for daily use.
Landon
streamers.
says you think America could pull it out in Sunday.
I think it's going to be tight. My thing is the matchup that's going to matter, and people don't get this, it's the two goaltenders. Whoever's the sharper goaltender wins this game, in my opinion. I think there's going to be a lot of heat. I think there's going to be a lot of action, a lot of back and forth like you're seeing here. But it's going to come down to the goalies and whoever gets hot and whoever can hold it. And it's also going to come down to the captains. Who's going to do better, Matthews or McDavid? I think McDavid has the edge over Matthews slightly. But the thing is, I feel like the U.S. has better legs. They have quicker team in my eyes than Canada. Canada's more hit. So I'm going to be real with you when I say this. I think the U.S. edges it out. I think it's going to be a tight game. I think the U.S. win 3-2 in regulation. I'm going to be honest with you. I understand, Lewis. I would like Crosby to get another one as well. But the thing is, I don't think this is his year. I really don't think so. I think the U.S. are hungry. And I feel like, and listen how I'm saying this. I love Canada and I love U.S., okay? And here's the thing. I have a lot of Canadian friends and we have a penalty as well. That are going to say Canada all day. But I try to look at it objectively, and I feel like the U.S. has a better team. Power play U.S. Power play U.S. I think it's 3-2, Buster, but it's going to be a one-goal game. I really believe that. Yeah, I can't see your full name, so I got to look you up now. Def not Mark 23. Let me give you an MVP horn, dude. And because
Austin 510 says I lost yesterday. I had US A- to 0.5 under 6.5.
And you nailed it, didn't you, OG Bud? You nailed it, huh? Nah, they scored 8. Shit, that sucks, OG Bud. But you see what I mean? It's kind of weird how it works, dude. Like, these simulations pick the right teams, but sometimes the numbers aren't right. You know what I mean? Nelson, saved by Bennington again. And let me give you another one, Def, not Mark, because I felt like that one was a little clouded. Here you goes, another horn. Welcome to the fam, Def, not Mark. I appreciate you. Cheech, what's up, dude? Cheech is in that house. Cheech. Let's get Cheech. Cheech. Yeah, OG, trust me. I don't know if I even want to touch this on the final. Like, I bet, like, bonus bets, and it's not a fun thing because I don't condone it. I don't condone it worth a damn. But listen, I'm saying this to you. I feel like the final is going to be easier to pick up than the other games. I'm going to tell you why. It's going to be a tight game, dude. I got Sunday minus 2 76ers. 76ers minus 1.5. OG Bud, I don't trust the Sixers. The Sixers scare me. I'm going to be real with you. But I get you why you did that. And you know what? I'm not saying it's a bad pick. I'm just saying, you know, personally, I wouldn't touch it with a 10-foot pole, but that's me. Here we go. Keep dropping my cap, guys. I think that my fingers are completely numb today. So now I got to work with my left hand. Hughes. Saved by Hellebuyck. Oh my God. Point blank on the power play. That could have been bad for the U.S. Hellebuyck bailed them out. 13 seconds. I feel like Canada's playing a power kill here. Boldy carrying. Boldy. Jimmy, I'm going to be real with you. I used to play it, and I got pissed off with someone in the league, and I barely play it anymore. I used to be goalie and a pretty good goalie.
Eli says accurate.
2-0 U.S. here. McAvoy carrying it down to Sanderson. Sanderson to Matthews. Eli says accurate. But we'll see. I'm not saying it's accurate or not, dude. Like, I picked the U.S. 3-2. Shot! Saved by Hellebuyck again on Crosby, point blank. On a slapper. Shots are 16-16, guys. It's a pretty even game. I'm going to be real with you. It's just that Hellebuyck's been hotter in this sim. Matthews. On net. Oh, my God. That could have been bad. Hellebuyck covers again. Right now, Hellebuyck is U.S. MVP. I'm calling it the way it is. Hellebuyck is U.S. MVP at this point in this simulation. 2-0 USA. Guys, type 1 if you think Hellebuyck is the MVP right now. 16 of 16 shots. Look at him making saves. 17 shots for Canada right now. Full pressure for Canada.
Jason says yo.
What's up? What's up, Jason? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream, dude. Let's see. Heaven's Angel. Evan's Angel, baby. Welcome to the stream. Welcome. I looked you up there because I couldn't see your name, but I had to go look. Jenny's saying 1. Heaven's Angel baby is saying 1. Hellebuyck is MVP at this point. Let's see what happens here. Canada brings it up. But remember, you can be MVP in 2 periods and be the GOAT in the 3rd in this game. McAvoy carries it out. Faber to Chuck. He's getting squeezed off by McDavid. Reinhardt to Taze. To McDavid. Shot saved by Hellebuyck as he puts it in the corner. McAvoy. Faber carries. Faber has room here. Faber down the side. He dumps it in. I'm trying to get a line change. Here we go. They have men back here. What are they doing here? He's going to have to attack. Shot. McDavid saved by Hellebuyck. Reinhardt carrying it. McDavid. What a save by Hellebuyck. And he holds. Oh my God. Can we get a Hellebuyck highlight reel? What's up, Cap? What are you up to, baby boy? All praise. This is a simulation. All praise. This is a simulation on NHL 26. I appreciate you saying that. It means my quality is good, and I'll appreciate that, and I'll take that as a plus. Larkin here. Larkin moving
Severe
it.
says, can you do 2K?
I am going to do 2K. Just not yet. I'm going to do an NBA greatest of all time tournament, Xavier, with the teams that are in there. But what I'm trying to say, this is, and Camden, I appreciate you saying, oh, but this is a simulation. This is a simulation, dude. But you know what? I'll be honest. We try to see what the game could be like. That's what we do here. Miller holding. Miller goes to Nelson. Nelson loses it. Stone takes it back. Stone. Crosby's carrying. Crosby didn't get it. Sanderson gets it back. Miller carrying. JT has been productive. He has an assist in this game. Marner to Harley to Doughty. They go the other side, and he gets knocked off. Here we go. Nope, taken away. Back and forth it goes. The U.S. has to hold this. It's 5 minutes left in the second here. All they have to do is play smart and hold this. But Canada is very vicious on the movement. And if they get them from behind, there could be a problem. Harley gets it. Goes to Marner. What a pass to Crosby. Crosby got it taken away by Sanderson, though. To Chuck. To the other to Chuck. Brothers playing. He loses it. Harley gets it. Harley trying to carry out. Harley carrying out successfully. Down the right. He puts it down the board. What a take by Tkachuk. Matthews has it. Goes back up the middle to Hughes. Hughes was skating with some purpose here. He dumps it down, though. Doughty brings it back. Gets hit. U.S. playing the body. What a take by Hughes. Hughes. Back to Matthews. Slapper. Off the post. Bennington got some help from Betsy there. The post. Matthews. Ronnie, thank you for the follow. Let me give an MVP on my dude. And chill. I get how you're chilling. You're not working today, Captain? You're off today, I hope? You deserve a day off. Eichel takes it to McKinnon. McKinnon doesn't, loses it, gets it back. McKinnon to Wilson. Wilson's a body presence on the ice. Tom Wilson from the Caps. McKinnon carrying. McKinnon, nope, didn't get it. Matthews. Eichel on a breakout. Eichel's got room here down the side. He dumps it in, but look, taken by Doughty masterfully. This game has been back and forth in the sense of, like, the movement back and forth has been amazing. The speed of the game is amazing. What a shot! 2-0 here, U.S. 20 shots to 17 for Canada, but U.S. still holding. U.S. is still holding. Right now, there's a scrum on the boards. You don't mess with Tom Wilson on the boards, bro. You don't mess with Tom Wilson on the boards. He will hit the hell out of you. And that's going to be out. 3, 2, 1. That ends the period. 2-0 U.S. Jack, appreciate you being in here, man. What's up? Llama, when is the actual game? I think the game is at 8:10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time tomorrow morning. It'll be on Peacock in the United States and NBC. I don't know about other outlets or other countries. And Heaven's Angel, thank you for the hearts. I appreciate you on that. Heaven's Angel Baby 87. I just looked at your profile. Love the dog. I'm gonna give you a follow. I'm a dog lover myself, and I mean that. I have two of them here in this house, so I appreciate you being here. Let's see. Thank you for the follow as well. Rue DRG, when is the real game? I already said at 8:10 a.m. Lama Drama. I appreciate you. Thank you, dude. Can I get a follow? Jack, I'll give you a follow because you asked nicely. Thank you, Jack. Let's see if it works. It's not letting me do it. Why is it not letting me do it on you? Let me try again here. I requested. That's why. You got to approve it, bro. You got to approve it, bro. All right, so we're looking at the stats. Canada's up 20-17 on shots. 36-25 USA on hits. 227 time on attack for US versus 303 to Canada. So Canadians have an attack time and attack advantage. The US has now swung the passing advantage, though. They also went on faceoffs 11-8. Penalty minutes is US 4. Canada 2, so Canada is winning minimal penalty minutes, but the U.S. does have a shorthanded goal, which kind of swings it. We'll go to the third now, guys. This is a big period
Eli says Hellebuyck my goat.
Hellebuyck is the GOAT, bro. Hellebuyck is the GOAT. I'll say that. Let's see. Billy, thank you for following. I'm even MVP horn. Okay, and I take the U.S. by a hair. I think the U.S. win this game 3-2 in a regulation. Wilson shot. Saved by Hellebuyck. My God, Hellebuyck is playing like
yes,
God.
He's a goat.
To Chuck. Yeah, he is a GOAT, dude. He is a GOAT. I'll give you that. And when we go, epic Jakey with another galaxy. Jakey. Thank you so much, Jakey. You know what? We got to do it again. My God. Oh my God.
ETIC Jakey says, oh my God.
And Brian, thank you for the 6 goats. I appreciate you. Black Hole with the follow as well. Let me give you a horn, Mikey. I see you. I see you. And Brian, I see you with the 6 goats. Thank you so much, dude. Thank you. What a save by Hellebuyck. Look at Hellebuyck, the GOAT today. Hellebuyck standing on his head. Hellebuyck, 22 saves this game. Working on a shutout. Oh my God. What? The energy in here, dude. The energy in here. The energy in here is unreal. I mean it. I love you guys from the bottom of my heart. Thank you, Brian, for the support as well, dude. I appreciate you on that. Here we go. Suzuki. Carrying. Save by Hellebuyck again. That was an easy save for Hellebuyck, though. To Chuck. He's still carrying. To Chuck middle. Eichel save Bennington. What a save by Bennington on the rebound. My God. That was insane. Connor. Over to Larkin. Larkin carrying hard. Larkin. Holding it around the boards. He's got Boldy. Boldy to McAvoy. To Slavin. And taken away by Morrissey from Canada. Marner's bringing it up now. Marner. Schlapper. Saved by Hellebuyck again. Hellebuyck's been up to the task on every shot. Connor. Carrying. Connor to Slavin. Slavin to Larkin. Larkin to Boldy. Loses it. This is the back and forth in the neutral zone, guys. This is why it gets a little interesting. It's cat and mouse here. You can't give up too much. But also, you got to be careful with the guys behind. What a move. Guys, who do you think wins tomorrow? Do you think it's U.S.? Hit 1? Hit 2 if you think it's Canada. I just want to get your feel because I'm going to go U.S.
Says USA.
I'm going to go by a hair, though. Saved by Binnington again. I don't think Hellebuyck pitches a shutout, but I think he'll play well. I'm going to be real with you. 5-1 USA, Rome says. I like the score. I wish it would be that comfortable. I don't think it's going to be that comfortable. And Cheech goes, OMG, like, share, comment, and subscribe. Yeah, on the red side. We got to pick it up.
Eli
guys.
says 3 to USA.
Let's start getting some people talking on the red side. I see the
EPIC Jakey
right
says booze.
Wow, look at Binnington.
Black
Binnington's
Hole
keeping
says USA.
Binnington is keeping Canada in. That's the one thing I will say. I think it's 3-2, Joshua. And look at I'm going to be honest with you. Heavens Angel. You're a hell of a USA. Let me ask you, who's your USA fan? Who's your favorite USA player? Heavens Angel.
Please respect Gator and others in the stream.
Stone
and all will be good
to Marner. What a save! What a save by Hellebuyck. Like, I'll be honest, my favorite U.S. player is Hellebuyck, but that's because I'm a goalie. And ESHL, I play goalie. So, you know what? I got to side with my goalies. I have to. Matthews loses it. Hughes takes it. Hughes. Let me see. 5 goose by the Yanks. We'll see, Coco. We'll see. Chaotic. Why does America have to play? It's 52 states. I don't know. Epic goes AW goalie, by the way. Thank you, Jakey. I appreciate that. Even though I got my ass kicked last night, I'll admit it. You see, as a goalie, you got to count on your defense. You have to count on your positioning, and you have to count on a lot of things. The defense has to help you. Keller with what a shot and a save. Binnington is keeping them in here. Harley loses it. Hughes to Miller, taken away. Suzuki, watch Nick Suzuki. He is dangerous. Across, saved by Hellebuyck. Oh my God. Oh my God, I mean that. Mine to love how he is on it, not letting them score. I agree with you too. I agree with you, Heaven's Angel. I love Hellebuyck. I'll admit it. He's one of my favorites.
Says another
this is
awesome
NHL 26,
save.
Mr. Beans. This is NHL 26. Levi, let me give you a follow horn. Welcome to the fam. Your MVP horn. Welcome to the fam, Levi. Adam, I'm not playing. This is simulation, bro.
Aiden Kroll says how you using USA and Canada.
I got custom
55
rosters
says
that I found online for the Olympics that are current, and I went ahead and used them. I can show you guys how to do it after the game if you'd like. It's not hard. Makar to Chuck Caring to Chuck, looking to Chuck, holds it, not good enough. There we go, moving it out. Wilson Caring goes to McDavid to Celebrini.
EPIC Jakey says at Musso because we simulate.
Adam, I definitely love to show you them, man. No problem. Go. Let me give you an MVP horn. Welcome to the fam, dude. Welcome to the fam. Because Musso, I don't play because I have a disability. I can play goalie with my fingers, but that's about it. You see, I had a heart attack and a stroke 4.5 years ago. I have numbness down my right arm. My 3 middle fingers are numb. I have a ton of swelling. I have a drop foot that does that, so I can't walk outside unless I have a walker or a wheelchair. So it's kind of hard for me to play. I'll be real with you. Well, Captain, I know you're always staying busy. And I agree, but Binnington's been sharp in these games, bro. Binnington has been sharp. Canada's out shooting 29-22. Icing
Bruce says
Canada
USA
here.
at 8.
Aiden, thank you for the follow. I'm even MVP horn, dude. Drew Dog, these is NHL 26's rosters. I didn't do anything. Only thing I did was the adjustment on the roster in the sense of like, what a shot by Slavin off the post. Honestly, I'll be honest with you, Canada's outplayed the U.S. It's been Hellebuyck who's been amazing this game. And I think that's going to be the difference. Whatever goalie is sharper, And the matchup between Matthews and McDavid is going to be big. And I'll be honest, whoever wins that matchup, I think the goalie matchup wins the game. I'm calling
Says
it the way
great
it
shot,
is.
let's go.
Crosby carrying. Crosby gets hit. Hellebuyck holds it. Canada's out shooting the U.S. 29-22. Joshua, it's okay, man. That's part of life, man. I'll be honest. I stand up and I persevere. That's what I do. D-backs for life. Let me give you an MVP horn. Welcome to the fam. And Ricky, this is NHL 26, brother. Let me see. Tio Chino, thank you for the follow. Let me give you a horn as well, my dude. Again, let me do better one. Elmo says Maple. I'm not going to say that, but you know what? I'll say Maple blank has what's coming to them. They can read. Epic Jake, Jakey, appreciate you on that. I think it's going to be a high. I think it's going to be a high-scoring game. No, I think it's going to be a 3-2 game. PBJ. I think it's going to be a 3-2 game. Kate, thank you for the follow. Jax, thank you for the follow. Joshua, thank you for the follow. Let me give you guys a horn. I see you all.
Epic Jakey says at PBJ USA, yes, Canada, no.
They'll probably pull them around 2 minutes left. This game, and pretty much coaches won't pull the goalie until like 2 minutes. I'll be honest. McAvoy. Carries, gets hit. They need a goal here. Canada needs a goal here now. We'll play 2 out of 3 here, guys. So even though if Canada loses this one, they still have a chance to redeem themselves. Matthews. Save. Binnington gets it out. Hagel gets hit. The U.S. is laying the body now. Werenski to Pariah. He loses it. The U.S. is playing stout defensively here. Connor. Canada gets it back. Shot saved by Binnington. Look at the U.S. They got full pressure. Pariah trying to get it out. He needs help.
5-1 for says you're not doing football anymore.
KM Ruiz, I mix it up, man. This channel, we mix it up all the time. Like, we have football coming on later today. Chris, thank you for the follow. Stargate, let me give you an MVP horn. KM Ruiz, would you like to know the game that's coming up next? And there's your horn, Chris and Stargate. I love you guys. Thank you. Let me see if I can get it up here. Give me a second. I'll throw an image up for you to see what the game is for later. I'll throw it up at the end of the middle of the period, okay? Let me see if I can add it here. I'll go with image 4. It's fine. That's not it. That is not
Jenny Garlic Soul says at Danny, yes, simulation game.
It is a simulation game. That is correct. But it's not that image you saw. I'm trying to get the right image on here. And I want to put it up on both sides so you both can see it. That's the point of it. You see here.
Says yes, this for the gold.
This is for the gold. Yes, that is correct. This would be the simulation for the gold. And I guess I just popped it on the other side, but it's okay. I'll do a quick whistle here. You're coming up next in about 30 to 45 after the simulation. This simulation. Look at Hellebuyck. Hellebuyck being godlike. Hellebuyck looking like God right now. Look at this save. 78% threat analysis on Crosby. He stuffed it. Oh my God. All I'm going to say is here's your next game. I'll put it up very briefly. It's the 88 49ers versus the 72 Dolphins. Montana versus Greasy. I put Greasy as the starter. So that'll be up next. After whoever wins 2 out of 3. Power play for Canada here. Minute 55. I've not seen the goalie pulled yet. That's kind of odd. Here we go. Marchand.
Says USA
Suzuki
versus Guntiamer at 7:10 a.m. CST. Black Hole says that Vogely hating on somebody that beat cancer BTW and did nothing to you.
The heck? I don't know what happened. You know what, Vogeli, whatever. If you don't like it, this is how we run things here. Nothing personal. And I appreciate you saying that, Black Hole. Much love to you. Much love to you. Much love to you. Here we go. Taken away. You see, people can say, go to work. I hate to say it, this is the only way I can work.
Jenny Garlic Soul says at Vogely be nice or scroll on.
Like, this is the only way I can work, and that's what you guys don't realize. Like, I can't physically
Please
work.
respect Gator and others in the stream, and all will be good in the hood.
Jordan, I appreciate you on that. What's up, Dax Green? Thank you, appreciate you on that, Jordan. Goal! Celebrini! It's now 2-1! Canada gets a quick one. What happened here? I wasn't even looking. On the sideboards, a scrum. Get the man in the middle. Celebrini just, oh, he was Johnny on the spot. What a shot. What a shot that caused the glove save. And Celebrini just knocked the rebound home. What a goal. What a goal by Canada. Let's see if they can wake it up now. Yeah, Brian, it's what it is, man. I'm not going to, you see, here's the thing, dude. I'll be honest with you.
Says dang, but that was a shot, but I hate it.
I hate it too, but it was a hell of a shot. Let's be honest on that. USA is going to win. We'll see. It's 2-1 here with 38 seconds left.
Zach8805 says, love what you're doing.
Thank you. I appreciate you, Dax. Or Zach, I appreciate you. And Dax, I appreciate you with the comment there. Here we go. McAvoy. Go USA,
EPIC
Juggalo
Jakey says at Zach88NHL05.
Yeah, Charlie, thank you for the follow. Let me give you an MVP horn, my dude. Welcome to the fam, Charlie. Connor carrying. 11 seconds left. Does U.S. hold on? Empty netter. Goal! U.S. has the 3-1 lead, and they'd have the freaking gold medal at this point. Oh, my. Pass by Gensel for the assist. What a breakout. And then look at Connor. Connor's like Johnny on the spot. Too easy. Too easy. Epic Jakey, thank you for the 1 super GG. I see you do.
Taylor Jonathan says, let's this real game.
Ryan O'Reilly with the US. Taylor, let this be real game. Let this be
Good
the real
guy
game.
55
Good guy
says
55. Appreciate it. Thank you, TBL Beta. I appreciate you saying that. That means a lot to me. It means the presentation is good, which means a lot to me. And we see Hellebuyck. Hellebuyck MVP. MVP Hellebuyck. That's all I have to say. Even though he gave up 1 goal, he was the MVP of this game. If we look at the US were dominant. Bennington had to stand on his head to keep it at 3-1. Now Canada had chances. Reinhardt took that hit. That was a big hit. That was a big hit by Tkachuk. But here's the goal where Canada made it close. A scrum on the boards. Goes in the middle. Rip. Save. And Celebrini on the spot for the goal. But what I'm going to say is U.S. hung in. When it was late and they needed to work, they held it and they won the game 3-1 as they beat Bennington clean. 3-1 was the final of this.
Thanks for the 3,000 likes, Epic Jakey.
And guys, I'm going to say this. I'm going to go through stats very quick.
Black Hole says
shots,
goalkeeper just to good.
36 to 25 on shots for Canada. Listen to this. 56 to 42 hits on U.S. Canada had the time on attack, 435 to 402. USA had passing percentage.
Says 2 out of 3.
We're going to do 2 out of 3.
Jenny
That's
Garlic
right,
Soul says, I see what goes on behind screen. The agonizing Gator has gone through.
Thank you, Jenny. I mean that. Thank you. You don't understand what I've gone through. Well, you do, but others don't. Face-offs start 18-13. Penalty minutes 6-2. Power plays were none. That was 0 for 1 for the U.S., 0 for 3 for Canada, and 1 shorthanded by U.S. early. So, guys, we're going to go to the next one. Now, I'm going to show you guys how to find these rosters because some of you asked about that. I want to be fair about it.
Bruce says at Joe Mama Custom Rosters.
This is a custom roster. I'm going to go through how to find it, guys. You go onto your more, and you go to roster sharing. You got to go to download community files. And what I do is I look through them, and I try to figure it out. You go to your X and my Xbox. I don't know what it is for PlayStation. You go to search file. And I just typed Olympics. And when you do that, you're going to find some... Oh, I screwed it up. Let me do it again. Sorry, guys. I got to type it up. My hands are messed up today, so excuse me. My hands are completely numb, so when I do this, don't take it like I'm not trolling. It's just how it is. Okay, and you're going to see a bunch of them here. And what you're going to do, see Olympics 2026. I know it's a little dark, but I have Olympics 2026 V3, and that's what you'd look for. And that's the one I chose. Now, there are different versions.
Says free, I have to go.
Oh, it's okay, Dax. I appreciate you, dude. But Joe Mama, that's how I do it. And then what you do once you have the roster, and this is what people don't realize, you go into your, and this is kind of the tricky part, okay? You go into your more, you hit your rosters.
BDUGG says USA on top.
And you need to make sure you go on to the right and you click the Olympics 2026 one you have. And you make sure it's checked off to make sure it's what you have. DB Doug, thank you for the follow. I'm even MVP horn, my dude. Welcome to the family. So you see how mine's is set to Olympics 2026 V3. That is correct. So now I go in, and the way you'll know if it's right, I'm going to tell you how to do it because it's step by step. You go into play now.
Yes, it's coffee time.
Oh, I'll get it in here. I'll get it here in a minute, Jakey. I'll get it here in a minute. Thank you, Jakey. I appreciate you. I appreciate you saying that. You're going to go into your Switch team. You're going to hold LT on Xbox. I don't know what it is on PlayStation. You're going to look for your custom teams. And we have 12 custom teams. And you're going to see Canada, and I'm going to the other side. US, this side.
EPIC Jicky says, nobody, I gotcha.
And then you go into Canada. And that's it. And you hit it, and we start. That's where we're going. We're going Y. We're doing it again. We're doing 2 out of 3. I'm just hitting A, so I'm not in the game. You hit Y, it'll say CPU versus CPU on the Xbox. I don't know what it is on the PlayStation. I have it in 8 minutes. Superstar, which is the highest level you can get, and you just start the game like I'm about to do. You might have to hit A a couple more times to get at the start. These rosters are custom, and they take a minute to load, unfortunately. There we go. I think it's going. There you go. And there we go. We're in the game. Rat-tat-tee, I'm sorry to tell you this, but I used to play many sports in high school, and I had a college scholarship in college football until I blew my knee out. So you know what? Let it be. Let it be. Here we go. Celebrini.
Jenny Garlic Sauce says it ready to
McDavid.
TSC has been nice or scroll on.
Up the middle, Eichel. Eichel gets it. Goes to Chuck. Loses it. Pooter Girl, thank you for following me. Even MVP horn, welcome to the fan, Pooter Girl. Pigman, I didn't play running
Doug
back.
says, let's go USA.
Now, you see, I used to hit people. I used to play linebacker. And I used to hit them very hard. I used to make sure they couldn't
Says
breathe.
USA all the way.
And so you don't get. I was cruel in high school. In college, too, until I blew my knee out. But whatever. Different day, different time. To Chuck Hughes. And guys, that's the one thing I'm going to say to you. I'm going to be real with you. People get angry at me when they say, oh, you never played in your life, whatever. I really don't care, because here's the thing I'm going to say to all of you, okay? Real truth, you don't like it, you know, you can swipe up, dude. Nothing personal. And I'll be real when I say this. Like, I used to have a lot of hatred because I blew my knee out. I blew my ACL, my MCL, and my patella. I need a complete knee reconstruction. And listen how I'm saying this to all of you, okay? It's my life. I fucked it up. And you know what? I can live with that. And that's why I try to make the best of what I have now, because I don't want to screw it up again. I used to have a lot of hatred in my soul. But the heart attack and the stroke taught me life's too short to have hatred, and it's too short to be angry. So I choose not to. Could Chuck, all right, flat, whatever. I had a stroke, and I'll be honest, sometimes I can't pronounce very well. So if that's a problem, I
EPIC Jakey
apologize.
says it, Vlad, stop.
Matthews goes to Connor. I have a slight speech impediment, guys. I have to think before I speak. And that's what I'm trying to say. I have to think before I speak.
David Simon 740 says hockey is the only sport which lets them go at it.
Well, David, no offense. I kind of liked football because you could hit quarterbacks and you could hit running backs. You can hit receivers, and it's legal. You just have to learn how to hit them the right way. And you see, I used to be one of those players that I used to go for the belly button or below and try to take them out. I didn't go for the big hits. I would just hit them where it hurt. It wouldn't look great, but it'd get them down. It would hurt. That's what I'm going to say. I was very good tactically, and I'll put it that way. I would line up my hits. I didn't miss. Werenski to Chuck. Goal! Or
Dig says I must start doing that.
Or Kachuk, like Vlad says. Kachuk. I'm not mad. I'm not mad at all. Alaska, this is on Peacock tomorrow at 8:10 a.m. This is a simulation, man. This is a simulation. We're doing on NHL 26. NHL 26 outside. Welcome to the stream. Rock Jones, thank you for the sub on the red side. Let me hear an MVP horn, dude. Kachu, I should say Kachu. 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 Kiddis, thank you for the share. I appreciate you on that, brother. Crosby on the circle here. Loses it. Slavin loses it. Here we go. Crosby gets hit, but jumps off. Crosby with another hit. Crosby to Doughty. Shot. Goal! Crosby set up Doughty. Or was that Stone who scored that on a tip? Stone scored that on the tip. Wow. Wow. What a goal. What a Crosby. Look at Crosby. I don't see the sub on that side. If you have a sub and I missed it, let me know on the red side and I'll give you your horn, guys. What a shot by Doughty. My God, that was wicked. Epic Jakey with the Viking hammer.
Alex says at BDUGG, what you booing?
Epic Jakey with the hammer or the Viking hammer. Thank you so much, brother. Thank you. I mean that. My God, the generosity is unreal. Larkin. So guys, I'll be real with you. Like, I used to hold a lot of hatred and a lot of anger. I don't hold that anymore because it's not worth it. Life is too short, and I hate to say this, okay? Like, you'll learn, because I was near death. I got shocked 25 times, and I lived. I had an open heart surgery that
Doug
took 20
says in
hours.
booing East Alaska.
You're booing East Alaska? I mean, I thought you were booing Canada.
740 says enjoy life.
And that's what I'm trying to say, guys. Like, you know, hatred is one of those things that I think is a waste of energy and a waste of time. And I mean that you can dislike somebody. That's okay. But don't ever let it get to hatred.
Jojo Moment
because
says,
honestly-
what's up, my brother?
Joe, what's up, my dude? What are you up to, man? Andrew says Canada's going to injure Hughes in the first period. We'll see, Andrew. I don't know about that one. He's around. Shot saved by Bennington. Big save on Keller. Here we go. Horvat holding. Horvat goes down. Wheels. Whoa. Didn't lose. He didn't get that one. Gensel holds it. Gensel taking his time. And he's lost it. Paragu gets it. Set in a block. Boldy gets it to Werenski here. Werenski coming up the high side here. Loses it.
Epic Jakey says I'd love to see Canada boo the national anthem again.
Oh, God. Oh, God, Jakey. That'd be funny, wouldn't it? What a shot save! Moldy. I'm going to be up for that game at 8:10 a.m. I want to watch that game. Boldy. I'm always up at 8:10 a.m. Except for this morning. I got up late. Jakey knows why. Pariah. Holding it to Doughty. Doughty. Shot as he's folding and falling, and that's going to be a penalty.
Says OMG, I wish they would.
Aiden, thank you for the share. I see you, brother. Much love to you. Andrew,
Jenny
it's a broadcast
Garlic
view.
Soul
It's
says
the best
getting
view for
some
me to see, bro.
interference.
It's the best view for me to see the puck, man. I'm being real with you. I can't go under. I'm not playing. This is computer versus computer. Bandit says US. How you doing, Bandits? What you up to, bro? Interference. Let's see. You're getting interference? Let me set it up, Jenny. Maybe we do it. Let me know if that's better. Braylon, I'm not playing 1v1. This is a simulation, dude. I love how people come in and they see I got people in here. I got 100 viewers. 1v1 me. Why is that? Why you guys like that? Like, I mean that. Like, you know, I'm not playing. I don't have the machismo, you know, moment where I want to beat you. Honestly, if I want to play you, I'll play club with 5 other guys and play net. That'll be more interesting to me. Then you can show me if you're a forward what you got. Otherwise, I don't want to hear it. McAvoy. Because I'm a goalie. I don't play on the sticks. I'm disabled, and I'll be real with that. 6-1, thank you for the shares. I appreciate it. Reese's, would you like me to commentate?
EPIC Jackie says
Let
at
me ask you
Reese's
that
Soul Kit
question.
Kat Gator, check that out.
David Simon 740 says, what team does Leon Draisaitl play for?
BDUGG says at Bailey, not true.
What the heck? Yo, it's the only good thing on America right now. Let us be happy. No, M. Bailey, there's some good things in America. We have a lot of good people and a lot of people trying to do the right thing. It's just that we're cluttered right now. We're in a part of our history that's a little scary. I'll admit it. But here's what I'm going to say, okay? We are Americans and we persevere. And that's how I see it as a country. We persevere as a country. May not be... Uh-oh! Fight! 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 To Chuck! To Chuck against who? To Chuck against who?
Jordan says, preach, we preserve even in the dark times.
And that's the truth. And that's why I'll be honest with you when I say this. And Draisaitl is on the Oilers, I believe. Let me see, I'll double check. Yeah, he's on Edmonton, dude. Leon Draisaitl's on Edmonton. And Chuck lost the fight. Holy crap, Canada's gonna get... Canada's gonna have the advantage on the ice at this moment. Oh my God. I take USA, Jordan. I take USA by an edge. I'll admit it.
Says dang it,
Eichel.
WTF USA.
Faber holding it. Keller loses it. Go. Oh, I thought that was a goal. What a save by Hellebuyck. I thought he was beat there. I thought he was beat on that. Oh my God, and he holds it. Hellebuyck is keeping them in right now. Canada's out shooting them again. Jordan, you're right on that. That's what sucks. But we got baseball coming back too. I like baseball. I'm a Mets fan, I'll admit that. Here we go. Shot. Eichel. Save by Binnington. Nice save by Binnington. Celebrini now. Celebrini carrying. Celebrini has room. Celebrini. Shot on Binnington. He holds. Canada's out shooting them 13-10
Doug
here in the
says,
first.
I umpire baseball, can't wait for that.
B-Doug, you and I, dude. I'm a Mets fan, I'll admit it. Jordan, I love baseball. I was born and bred. You gotta understand this. I was a young child. I lived in Richmond Hills in the Flushing in Queens. And that made me as Jenny hit it. She knows it. She knows I need it. She knows I need it.
Chris Ip says appreciate the live stream, sir.
Thank you, Chris
I'm working
Tip. I
on.
appreciate you, dude.
David Simon 740 says love your takes on sports.
David, I appreciate you. I try to think about it, guys. I try to be objective. I know sometimes I'm a little clouded, but like I hope the Mets have a good season. I think the Mets will make the playoffs. But listen, I'm saying this. I think they'll get bounced. I have no faith in the Mets. I have no faith in the position. Like I saw Bo Bichette taking ground balls at third base. I almost had a shit. I saw him dropping them, and I don't like that. Jenny, can I get my coffee, please? Can I get the approval, please?
Epic Jakey says, at BDUGG, thanks, bud.
Or Jakey, one of you two. Both of you have been on the stream the whole time. To Chuck. Yes. To Chuck. Thank you, Jenny. Thank you.
Brazen says him back.
Brazen, welcome back, bro. Welcome back. Keller just scored. Keller just scored. Oh, my God. How did he do this? Off the boards. Pass across. What was it? Rip? Oh, and a rebound. Rip from the Werenski, or a pass from Werenski. And look at this. Keller on the backhand beats Binnington. My God, what a goal by the U.S. USA! 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 Look at Werenski. Tape to tape on this pass. And that was beautiful. And then Keller with the snipe finish. There we go. Samuel, let me give you a follow. MVP Horn, welcome to the fam, dude. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm getting a second hit of the coffee.
That says USA, yeah.
USA, yeah, B-Doug said. Here we go. And here's the thing, guys. I don't have any favoritism in this game because I have a lot of Canadian friends, and like I said, I love Canada in a lot of ways. I won't get into it, but like I love my Tim Hortons. Listen, I'm saying this. I love my Timmies when I have a chance. I love Swiss Chalet for some of you Canadians. Listen, I'm saying this to you. I love Swiss Chalet, but there's something. But I gotta be fair. Like I've been in this country now for pretty much all my life. And, you know, I have to be real when I say this. You know, it's a kind of a national pride thing. Even though I really objectively think the U.S. will win this game. Objectively. Now I'm taking the national pride out of it. Because I think the U.S. just has a little more speed, a little more that it factor. That's how I feel about it, you know? Captain, thank you for the share. Uh-oh. Shaky with another galaxy. Shaky. What? Okay, I gotta give it to you again, bro. I gotta give it to you again. What? Oh my God. Oh my God. Shaky. Oh my God.
EPSC Jackie says at the OYC in and no.
It's laggy. It's laggy. B-Dog, I'm sorry, dude. Let me see what's going on the things here. I'm gonna let it stabilize a second. It looks okay. I'm at 8100. It's doing all right. It looks okay to me. I'm gonna be real with you. Restart your app. It's not buggy on my end. Everything looks smooth on my end. Canada's has shots 15-11. USA out hitting Canada 23-14. That's gonna be the thing. US is gonna out hit Canada. Time on attack, Canada.
Says Brazen, no thank you.
I thank each and one of you guys, and I mean that. Passing 85.1 to 83.9 for Canada. Face-offs are US. Penalty minutes are 7-5, so Canada has an edge on the penalty minutes because they did take less penalties. And that's the game right at this moment. Let's go to the second, guys. Let's go to the second. Julia says USA. 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 Julie, how are you doing today? Welcome to the stream.
Jordan says, what do penalty minutes mean?
Penalty minutes. When they take a penalty, like a stick, like a slash or a tripping or fighting.
Thank you for
see,
the
that's why I said
6,000
1-0 because there was a
epic
5-minute fight for both of them, so I don't count that. That kind of neutralizes each other. But there was one extra penalty taken, and that's what I was mentioning. So what you guys don't realize is, you know, I'm going to be real with you when I say this. It's not the monetary value. Like, of course, the monetary value helps. I'm not going to say it does. It doesn't. But here's the thing I'm going to say, okay? It's the interaction and that the community is growing and that you guys enjoy the stream that I care most. Oh, my God. Hughes! Quinn Hughes with the shot, the one-timer from Faber and Kachuk. Let's see what happens here. Oh my. Up the top. 1T. Bennington had no chance. Look at this laser, guys. Look at this laser. Good luck. Too much traffic out front, too, for Bennington. Look at Quinn Hughes just set it up from his view. Right behind. Rip. Right around the man. Great shot. Great shot. USA's up 3-1 here. USA. USA. Right, Julie? USA. Emmanuel. USA. Bruce. Bruce. Oh! Bruce with the work hard, play harder. Thank you, Bruce. Thank you, bro.
Beat those syrup eaters.
Beat those syrup. Oh, maple syrup. B-Dog. B-Dog with the beat those syrup eaters. What, the maple syrup, B-Dog? What do you think
Bruce
they eat,
says,
bro?
let's go.
Jenny Garlic Soul says, love that tune.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I love it, dude. I love you guys. What a save. What a save. You know what, Bruce? I'm going to give it to you, but I got to give you a different sound. What sound do I give Bruce here? What sound do I give Bruce? You know what? You'll do this.
Let's get ready to rumble.
And then Bruce with the Galaxy Globe, dude. Here we go, Bruce. Now we up it. Oh my God, the generosity's going crazy here. Tyler Sneed with the heart me. Thank you, Tyler. Shot saved by Bennington. And then Bruce with another Viking hammer. What the hell? What the hell's going on? Now I'm going to have to do it. I'm going to have to. I wish you'd be higher, though. I can barely hear it. Let's see if I can do this here. It's all the way up.
EPAC Jakey says W Bruce.
There we go, Willie Beeman. I won't go any further. I don't want to get in trouble with that song, but Suzuki carrying it 3-1. Uh-oh. Boom, boom. Canada just scored on the Joe Henry song. Nick Suzuki. Oh, no. What happened here? They carry it.
Dick
they
says,
carry
I
it.
believe in Joe Hendry.
And he gets the pass. He got around him. Suzuki with the individual move to score there. I said Suzuki is dangerous in the last stream. I said it. There it is. And B-Doug, I believe in Joe Henry, but I believe in all the people here. All the people who are here, who give a damn about the stream, the ones who show up when I show up. I mean that you guys are amazing. You guys that are here for the first time, I hope you guys will keep showing up. And I'm really just trying to grow it the right way, and that's the goal of it. I'm trying to give different sports and different things.
Bruce
Hagel.
says an epic Jakey BOOU.
Doughty, shot, save, or blocked. Here comes Faber. Faber has room down the side. He's got help too. Faber, back to Chuck. Shot, blocked. Hughes to Eichel. 3-2 U.S. hanging on here. Hughes. Shot saved by Bennington. Eichel with the hell of a shot, but it got saved. Shot. That was a tip that was blocked. Eichel backhand save by Bennington. Bennington is keeping them in, guys. Bennington's keeping them in. Kachuk with the freak. Look at this. Kachuk is just that
Jenny
dude that likes to
Garlic
hit.
says we love what we do. If you enjoy the stream, like, share, and follow, join the Discord.
And let me put the Discord
EPIC
link
Jakey
up.
says at Cooper custom roster.
Right, this is a custom roster that I pulled. And I showed how to do it, but I will do it again after game either way because I want to show you guys I'm not hiding anything. You know what I mean? So I will do it if you want to know how to do it. If I have people who want to know how to do it, I'll be more than happy to show you. Let me do this real quick. Let me get a link for you guys to join. I keep forgetting. I gotta put a cheat sheet up, but I keep forgetting. Here is a Discord link, guys. If you want to join, feel free to join. This is where all the ideas live. Everything that you guys want. I do all types of simulations on all sports. If you guys have an idea and it has legs, we'll bring it to life. On the red side, I'm also putting the link up for you guys. If you haven't, there is something you want to see, let me know.
Tyler Sneed says, how's the chair treating ya, Gator?
Tyler, it's treating me good. I got to break it in, though, because honestly, I'm not used to sitting straight up. But I'm doing okay. It's just going to take me time, but it feels a million times better for the end of the day. Like, I pushed myself a little yesterday. I was playing hockey late. Jakey was watching. I did do a stream on Twitch like an idiot because I was getting my ass kicked. But, you know, I had fun with that. We were just having fun with that. I had no defense, though. The defense was horrid. I'll put it that way. Parayko gets it up. Celebrini. I was also a little off. I hadn't played in 3 weeks, so that's part of it. I'll take partial blame. But listen, I'm saying this. I got torn up. Thompson, save. Bennington. Sauce memes. I'm disabled, bro. You know what? Whatever you want to say, bro. And there we go. Hagel with the score. Brandon Hagel scores for Canada now. If you don't like it, that's how we run things here. Nothing personal, bro. Let me see here. Terrible team, low key, let pops down. Yeah, I'm sorry, Jakey. I'm sorry that I let you down, dude. This is on Xbox Series X and Sim. This is NHL 26. Just a screen. Hellebuyck couldn't do anything. The defenseman skated right into him. I've had that happen. It's 3-3 now. 3-3, even game.
Gators TV, no, you didn't. Your team did.
I tried to play better than I could, bros. Don't worry about it.
David Simons 740 says how best content creator.
David, I'm doing okay, man. How you doing? Welcome to the stream, dude. What's up, my dude? Thank you for saying that. That means a lot to me, by the way, because I try to work hard at it. So I appreciate when you say that. I try to give you stuff you guys would watch or would
Dom
enjoy
says
watching.
Norway going crazy this Olympics.
Yeah, Norway's
Jenny
got a ton
Garlic
of
Soul
medals.
says at Sim 937 it's a simulation.
It is a simulation. Thank you, bro. Thank you. Paula, thank you for the follow. Let me give you an MVP horn. Welcome to the fan, Paula. Where are my female followers? I'm a girl dad. I have 3 girls in my life, so, you know, I love my females because, honestly, I think some of them have the most solid takes. And I'll admit that because they don't think, I'll be honest, and I say this to you guys, they don't think with testosterone. They think with their minds. And that's kind of a fucked up thing to say, but it's the truth. Oh, my God, Werenski loses it. Larkin. And I'm not trying to knock you men out there because I am a guy. Oh, he couldn't handle it.
Thanks for the 3,000 likes, Tyler.
What a save by Binnington! Larkin! Wow, Binnington couldn't hold it, and Larkin nails it in. Yeah, I have Crosby in the lineup because it's unknown if he's playing or not right now. I'm waiting for the final call on that, but I didn't get it, so I had to run the simulation today. If I have to run another run in the morning or I'll do something tomorrow, I'll do it early if I do it, or if I'm not, I'll run it later tonight if I have to run another run, but I kept it the way it is right now. Look at Larkin. Larkin with the back. I don't know if he's playing, dude. I've heard mixed things on that. This is play now, Alex. These are custom rosters. Cheech, what's up, my dude? Cheech is still in here. Makar. Suzuki. Cheech, I got to show you something. I made a shirt just for you. I haven't released it yet, but I want to show you. Cheech, I need you in the Discord, bro, is what I need, man, from you. When are you going to show up, dude? I love you. I want to see Cheech in the Discord. I might even give you a special role. I'll give you, like, a Cheech role. Here we go. McKinnon. Save by Hellebuyck. Point blank save by Hellebuyck there. And Jenny, we've always worked well together, and that's the kind of the thing. Shat Niggle, thank you for the share. I appreciate you on that. Yeah, it's 7:10 Central or 8:10 a.m. Eastern time tomorrow morning. You know why they're doing it at that time, guys? I found out that's about 2:30 to 3:30 Milan time. So they want to end those. That last game ends the Olympic Games. That ends the Olympic Games, so you guys understand. That's how symbolic this is. And I'll give you another thing for you guys to realize. Tomorrow,
David
that's
Simons,
the date.
740 says, love your undefeated 70 to Dolphins beating the 85 Bears game.
David, and you want to stick around because in about 45 minutes, we're going to be running this. And I think you might be interested in this. That's going to be after this game. 89 Niners versus the 72 Dolphins. Live on Epic Gators TV, and that's next. Billy, I'm taking USA. I'm taking USA 3-2. How are you, Billy? Welcome to the stream, Billy Eilish fan.
EPIC Jiggy says 70 to Dolphins versus 89 San Fran.
And who requested that, Jakey? Question. Who requested that? Tell the chat who requested that. I want you to take some pride in that. Oh my God, saved by Binnington. U.S. winning 4-3 in the second now, but they're hanging on by a hair. Yours truly, that's right, Jakey suggested this, so that's why it's being run. Jakey has worked hard in this community. I appreciate what he's doing, and no offense. When I see someone who stands out, I make changes. I make changes, and that's a good thing. Buckeye, USA Women's beating Canada was epic. Buckeye, I have a USA Women's Hockey beating Canada shirt in my store at EGTV store to commemorate the moment. So you might want to go take a look if you're really into the women, because I'm into the women as well. I was kind of watching that game hardcore, and then when it was in the third period late, I'm like, they need to score to break the tide. Then they broke the tide, and then they took it home. And that's what we do in the U.S. We're hardworking. I understand we have a lot of white-collar people, and that's cool as well.
Guys, if you want the latest Epic Gators TV merchandise and apparel, go to EGTVstore.com. That's Epic as in E, Gators as in G, TVstore.com.
Paula, I'm with you. I hope the bar's open early. If not, go to a Wingstop. Go to somewhere. Go to somewhere to watch this game. I'll be watching it. I'll be watching it in the morning. I'll be real with you. But I'm going to do it from my home. And you know what? Between you and I'd rather watch it at home, because then I do content after that. You need to realize I can't get plastered. I can't. I would love to, but I can't. Because A, I had a heart attack and a stroke 4.5 years ago. I had cancer. Bruce! Bruce! Bruce with the sub! Brucey Bruce! 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 I'm thinking the street too, to be honest with you. Bruce, I appreciate you, dude. Oh my God, we got to give him a sound as well. What do we give him? Let me think about this. Oh yeah! You know what, Bruce? I'm going to give you this. Bruce. Billie Eilish, welcome. Welcome. That's her, Bruce! The crowd goes wild. To Chuck, I appreciate you, dude. I appreciate you. It's going to be on Peacock and on NBC, I heard.
David Simons, 740
we got
says
a power
the 89
play
for 9
US
hours were
here.
a great team too.
Mark Stone took a from Canada, took a pen. The 89-49 were a great team too. You're right, David. They were, and that's why we're running it, because JT wanted to run it. And I'll be honest with you, when he says something, I gotta listen, because dude, this guy has been all over the stream. This guy is an amazing human being, and I'll be real. When people are amazing human beings, I take to look at that a little more. And that's what you guys realize. If you're active in the stream, you put it in the Discord.
EPIC Jakey says at David Simon 7 for 070 to Dolphins 170.
Yeah, they were perfect. Epic Jakey, that's the point. The Dolphins were perfect. And what I'm going to tell you is I ran that simulation this morning for about a quarter and a half, and I saw, and I hate to say this, Greasy threw a 65-yard pass for a touchdown on the 49ers over Ronnie Lott. So that tells you how it looks to me. I think the 72 Dolphins may win both. I'm going to be straight with you. U.S. leading in shots.
Says USA, USA.
U.S. leading in shots, 26-24. U.S. now leading in hits, 39-35, but Canada's kind of shortened the gap. Time on attack is Canada by 3 minutes and 8 to 2:58, pretty close. Passing is USA. Face-offs are 14-12, USA. Penalty minutes are even. But we do have a power play. I don't know why they have Canada has a power play and USA doesn't. But I know why, because it had to be coinciding penalties that ran out. Because USA has a 5-second power play, which is nothing, and then the Canada is 0 for 1 with a 2-minute power play. So we're going into the third. USA up 4-3. What happens here, guys? Epic. Yeah, you heard me, Jake. Yeah, it was hype. You got that right. Proof, let me give you an MVP horn. Welcome to the fam, dude. Welcome, 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 dude. Proof, I see you, bro. I see you. Here we go. Billie Eilish, let me ask you a question. Who do you like, USA or Canada? Talk to me, Billie Eilish. I want to hear who you're taking. Okay, underneath. Nope. Horvat gets the puck here. Horvat dumps it deep. Remember, US are on a power play. Let's see if they can do something. Canada likes to be aggressive on the kill, though. To Chuck. To Chuck Holding. To Connor. Shot! Saved by Hellebuyck. Or not by Hellebuyck. Bennington. My God, I said Hellebuyck so much, I'm losing my mind. Nelson. The Horvat. He clears. Bennington just jumps and takes it from him. He didn't want to risk it. He didn't want to risk it. Wow. Slayer, I have no idea, man. I have no idea. We won't know that till tomorrow. Horvat on the draw with Nelson. Nelson wins it clean. Hughes to Connor. Back to Hughes. To Eichel. They're trying to move it around. To Chuck gets blocked off. Wilson has it and clears it.
EPIC Jakey says at Slayerix both hopefully, so it's fair.
I think it'll be different countries, dude. I don't think you might see one U.S. ref. You may see one Canadian ref, and then you see some oddball like Norway or Swedish ref. I could see that. Loon, you can say I don't have any political
Thanks for the
affiliation,
8,500 likes, Epic Jakey.
3 beers. 4 beers. Oh no. 5 beers. Oh no. 6 beers. 7 beers.
I don't discuss politics on beer. Epic
Thank
Jakey
you for
with
the
the 85, and then he has
6,000
another
likes,
6,000? How the hell did he do that? Epic Jakey, how the hell did you do that? How are you pumping those likes so quick? It's like you're a machine, bro. McAvoy, I appreciate you guys for being here with me. 4-3 U.S. now. Ahead. Canada needs one. What a goal! The captain, Auston Matthews on the slapper. What a pass. Look at the movement here. Time, rip. Bennington had no chance. Look at this. Matthews with the rip at a 103.5. Bennington, he got a piece, but couldn't get it all. Lenny, I'm going to show after game. It's a custom roster I found. And I didn't create them. I just looked to make sure they were accurate. Lou, let me give you an MVP horn. Welcome to the fam, dude. Brandon, I'm not dreaming. I didn't even make this roster. This is NHL ratings. This is what NHL 26 says. And no offense, I'm leaning US 3-2. I know some of you guys might have different opinions, but that's what I'm leaning. Paraiko to Marchand carrying. Marchand. Look how, and I'll be honest, the reason US wins is not because they have a better team in a way. I think US wins
David
for one
Simons,
reason.
740 says Canadian hockey team is so loaded.
They are, but I'm
Seth
going to tell
O'Reilly
you.
says,
Please
hey, what's
respect
up?
Gator and
What's
others
up,
in the
Seth?
stream, and all will be good in the
They
hood.
play at 8:10 a.m. tomorrow, Nate, Eastern time. And I'm going to put it this way. The reason I think the U.S. beats Canada is not because of talent. I think U.S., it's going to come down to the goalies, and I feel like, I hate to say this, but Bennington took a lot of shots in that game against Slovakia, while Hellebuyck was a little less under pressure, and that U.S. rotated their lines more against that game because it's pretty much a blowout in that semi. So that's the reason I think U.S. is going to come out a little more rested, and that makes the advantage U.S. in my eyes, if you want me to be real. That's why I say what I'm saying. It's not to be a dick to you Canadian fans, because I feel like the Canadians are a very good team, and they're solid. But I think that they took a little too much yesterday in that overtime win that they got. And I feel like between you and I, they're going to have to work. And I think later in the game, you're going to see them wear down just a little bit. Stone carrying it. Stone. No, it's blocked. Eichel carries it to Chuck. Chuck goes to his brother. Back to the brothers. Brothers working it. Shot. Just got a piece by Bennington. Full pressure for the U.S. Crosby carries it out. Makar to Stone. Stone carries. Goes to Marner. Marner loses it. Connor. My God. Yeah, they got to stay out of the box. I agree with you on that. But I think they have an advantage with the game that they had yesterday. They were rotating lines. They were keeping people off the ice, and I think that's going to be the advantage. Celebrini, saved by Hellebuyck. We got a penalty on Canada. Reinhart for cross-checking. Sam Reinhart got a cross-check. Oh, yeah.
Austin Green 15 says, when is the gold medal game?
8:10 a.m., Austin. 8:10 a.m. And Easton, I got these rosters.
Thanks for the
I got these
3,000 likes,
rosters and
Epic
these
Jakey.
jerseys through custom roster. I'll show you guys after the game. Monica, let me give you an MVP horn. Welcome to the fam. I see you, Monica. And Brian, I see you as well. I don't know if I got you, but I'm going to give you another one, bro. I remember that, Joshua. I remember that. And what you guys don't realize is I'm impartial. I just think the U.S. has a better rampway this game, and I'm not joking. McAvoy, Harley. Like, this is what I'm saying. Later in the game, they're going to wear down Canada, and this is kind of what I see happening here. McAvoy. Oh, what a shot and save. Bennington bailed them out, and there's a clear. With the power play, U.S. is out shooting them 34-25 right now. You still have a minute left on the power play here. 12:30 left. It is 5-3 U.S.
G2 says hi.
Boldy carrying. Doesn't get it. Goes around. Not good. Let's see. U.S. holds it. No, they didn't. J2. Thank you for the dolphin. Thank you, bro. How you doing? Welcome to the back,
Jakey
dude.
says J to sup, buddy.
Bezo, let me give you an MVP horn as well, brother. Welcome. And we also have Austin Green with the heart me. Thank you for the heart me, Austin Green. Epic Jakey with 3,000 likes as well. J2 with the Rosa. Thank you, J2. I appreciate you. Baldy.
David Simon 7 for O says really
Austin.
I'm going to have to watch the game. My friend is very partial to McDavid.
Let me see. Really, I'm going to have to watch the game. I'm really partial towards McDavid. I'll be honest with you, David. I think the matchup comes down to McDavid and Matthews and the goaltending. Whatever captain shows up best and whatever goalie ends up being hot is going to win the game. And I'm going to take Hellebuyck because he's had a less of a workload throughout the tournament. I think that's going to help him. I'm going to be honest with you. That's what I'm writing on. Hellebuyck is GOAT. And I will take Hellebuyck over Bennington anytime because Bennington's kind of soft at times. I hate to say it to you Canadians that are watching. I would not have chosen Bennington as your goalie. I would have chosen someone else. I'll be real. There was some doubts about who he would even make the team in the beginning of the
Joshua
camp.
Orlando Magic says Canada is winning gold.
Joshua, Orlando Magic, man. I'm in Orlando. Welcome to the stream, bro. And you know what? You have a right to your opinion. I know a lot of people want Canada to win the goal, and I get it. But I impartially think the U.S. have a better chance because they had less of a workload last game. They rotated lines better. They kept Helly in a much better shape. Less shots, less period time, no overtime. That helps. And they were rotating lines in that blowout. And I think it's going to change that. I think that's going to be the deciding factor in the game. Steve Jacobson, shout out Orlando. Steve from Orlando. What's up, dude? This is NHL 26, Joshua. Welcome back, dude. Hope you appreciate it, dude. Maps, thank you for the follow. Let me be an MVP horn, my dude. Maps says, let's fucking go USA. I have to be in that camp with you, bro. I want USA to win. And I'll be honest, it's not even because I'm impartial. It's because I think they're in better shape right now. Stone, I feel like if Canada had a game that was a blowout in the semi, it might be a little different. I might have to lean Canada. But I ain't going to lean Canada because, no offense, even though they do have a better roster in my eyes.
Wiggs
in some
says
areas.
I like the optimism, but the USA aren't winning, bud.
All right. Well, you know what? You have a right to your opinion. I'm not trying to fault you for your opinion. Listen, I'm saying this. We all have a right to our different opinions. That's what I'm trying to say. I could be optimistic.
Thanks for the 8,500.
Tyler with 8,500. Tyler! What's up, my dude?
5 beers. 6 beers. 7 beers.
Peach.
8 beers. 9 beers.
Tricky, the point is that the semifinal, Canada went to overtime. And I'll be honest, Finland is not that good. Finland is not that good for you guys to go to overtime, too.
SS says that Riggs USA defense and goaltending is so much better, it's only the offense.
And that's my point.
Canada takes over USA.
I agree with you, Mass, but the thing is, I don't think the offense is going to be a little worn down because they had to work hard during that last game. And that's why I take the U.S. a 3-2 game in regulation. I don't think it goes overtime. I think it's in regulation. Honestly, if I had to pick the score, I'd pick 3-2. I think it's going to be tight, but I think the U.S. will win late. I'm calling it the way it is. I think it's 2-2 in the third. I really believe that, but I think the U.S. pulls out one with like 7 to 10 minutes left. And I'm going to clip that. So if it does happen, you're going to see that on my feed where I call it. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Keller!
Thank
Keller's
you for the
alone!
10,000 likes.
Keller!
Save
by Bennington! Epic Jakey with the 10K likes! Oh my God, Jakey.
Thanks
Jakey
for the
hitting it
3,000
hard.
likes, Tyler Smith.
Oh my God. And it's Mello. Mello, let me give you an MVP horn, my dude. Welcome to the stream, dude. I see you, dude. Mav says they got 5-4 USA OT. Not OT, but dude, they worked hard, Trema. They worked very hard in that Finland game. You can't deny that. Like, I'll be honest with you, I am not impressed with the way they played against Finland. And I'm going to say this on top of that. If the U.S. plays Finland, they win that game 3-1. I wouldn't even say it's close. And that's the difference. I feel like there's a goal. Connor, assist. Oh, my. Kyle Connor from Boldy. My God, what a goal. What a setup. Look, he goes in the corner. He retrieves the puck. Hits the man in the middle for the one-timer. And I hate to say it, Connor ain't missing that. He stepped into it. Look, slap.
It's Mellow Byanson says USA.
102.2 past Bennington. USA. What USA? P. Brown, I'm yapping. You don't like it? Like, that's how we run things here, man. Joshua, I have fun with this, man. The custom rosters are awesome when you work them. Like, there are historical rosters in here. A lot of things I could do personally.
David Simon 740 says, I hope USA wins, but I have heard so many good things about Canadian hockey.
Well, you got to remember, Canada, they come from their crib and they're playing hockey. Like, you know how in the U.S., you know, kids, like, I was a kid with a football. I rolled a football across my head when I was 8 months.
Jenny Garlic Soul says at Brone he does be nice.
P. Brown, I know ball pretty well, trust me, but you can be nice, bro. No, nothing personal. If you disagree with me, that's cool, but don't say I don't know my ball. I know ball and I know sports probably better than most of you. And if you do know better than
Blake
me, then
says
you know what?
hockey's
I'll
a
call it
different
out.
breed in Canada, but USA on top.
I agree that, and that's what I'm trying to say. Like, I feel like they had too much to do against Finland, and it's going to hurt them. I'm check something very quick, guys. I got a message in there to check. It looks like the U.S. are going to take this one. I'll be real with you. You see, that's what I'm trying to say. Canada played Finland. They lost 3-2, won 3-2. And let's be honest, they had to work their asses off for that win. They were down 2-0. They were down 2-0 against Finland, and they had to work their asses back. So I'm going to say this very clearly to you guys. I'm going to say this. I understand this is one of the best Canadian teams ever, P. Tricky. But it's USA, because USA, you know. P. Brown, let me put it this way. If Canada wins, I'll go on stream and I'll admit I was wrong. But I don't think I'm going to be wrong. And you know what, P. Brown, I challenge you. If I'm right, come back and say I'm right. Like I've been right.
Thank you for the 10,000 likes, Tyler Sneed.
Poggers, it's a national game. It's a game that matters. If you don't like it, that's the way we run things here, man. Nothing personal. P. Brown, you know what? If I'm wrong and you say Gator, listen. If you say it to me, if you go Gator, admit you're wrong. I'll admit I'm wrong. I've done it on stream. And P. Brown, thank you for the follow. I'll give you a horn for that. Listen, how I'm saying this to you guys, okay? And this is how I am.
Jakey says at G.I. Joe _23 who?
Did I paint my face yesterday? Why would I paint my face? I don't get that one. Pimp Shrimp, thank you for the follow. Let me give you a horn. This is what I'm going to say to all of you guys, okay? And this is the truth. And some of you that are in here that are regulars know this. When I picked the 49ers to beat the Seahawks, I said it like 70 times on stream. I'm like, I was wrong about the Seahawks. I said they beat the 49ers. I ride with the Seahawks from here on in. Because I'm not stupid. And what happens? The Seahawks won the Super Bowl. I was even going to shave my face and my head.
P. Brown says it's P-tricky on paper. There, but play hasn't been your right.
And that's what I'm trying to say, P. Brown. I don't think the play matches the paper. And I'm being real with you. Look at it. 44 shots to 29 for U.S.
Marshall Harder says
shots.
the Seahawks was so obvious, though.
I get that, Marshall. But go see some of my other videos. Like, I have a video with the Jaguars and the Bills earlier in the playoffs where I said, I think Trevor Lawrence is going to cost them the game by throwing an interception, and Josh Allen's going to be Superman and win them the game, and that's exactly what happened. That video's up, and I said that about an hour before game time. What I'm trying to say is, guys, I
Wiggs
have fun
says
with it.
Finland had 3 shots in the second and like 4 in the third. Saros was lights out, not the skaters.
I get that, Wiggs, but that's the thing. If they're having trouble against Saros, how are they going to do against Hellebuyck? That's my point. Saros isn't as good as Hellebuyck. And that's how I see it. I'm being real with you. Let's see. 59 hits to 56 for the
David Simon
US.
740 says, the 49ers are the scariest team when fully healthy.
You're right, David. I would love to have seen that 49ers-Seahawks game with the 49ers fully healthy. But, you know, we didn't get to see that. The Seahawks treated the 49ers like they were a JP team. Let's be real. 452 to 417 time on attack for US. The US took passing 84.8 to 83.5. Face-offs are pretty much even. Canada edged it 19-18. Penalties, the US had 7 minutes. Canada had 9. US had 2 power plays. Canada had 1. They were 0 for 2, and Canada was 0 for 1. So, guys, what I'm going to say is this. Okay, I'll be real with you when I say this, okay? Like, my opinions are my opinions. You can disagree with me. All I ask is that you be respectful and you're fair about it. And that's all I'm saying. And I will debate you and tell you why I think what I think. If I disagree, I'll tell you why I disagree. And that's how I do things. If you think I'm wrong, call me out, but be fair about it. Don't be an ass, and I will answer you fairly. But if you are wrong, if I'm wrong, I will admit I'm wrong. There's the difference. I'm the streamer who shows up every day. And here's the thing. When I'm wrong, I'll admit I'm wrong. And that's how I look at it. Some of you guys might think I don't, but everyone who's a regular here knows it. So, I mean that. Antonius, thank you for the follow. Riley, thank you for the follow. Let me read an MVP horn, guys. Eagles eat geese. TJ, I like that. I like that. So, USA won. That's the point. And I'll be real with you. I'm taking stats because I like watching the stats. I missed the first game, but I can get them on the other stream. But what I'm trying to say, guys, is let's have fun with this. Let's be a fan tomorrow. Let's represent. If you are American and you want to represent USA, be on that. Be on Peacock. Be on NBC. Be on whatever channel you can get it on. Because I'm going to be honest, it's a historic event. And I'm going to say this: if we take gold in ice hockey, then I think the Canadians need to understand that, you know what, we're not crap. We're going to hold our own. And that, look at that, 38 saves by Bennington. That's a hell of a job, even though he gave up 6. I'm going to be real. And with that being said, Atlantic, I'm sorry, bro. I've had cancer too. I had kidney cancer. So, listen, what I'm saying to you, Atlantic, if you ever need to chat, you can shoot me a DM on TikTok. I'll be more than happy to chat with you. And guys, I love each and every one of you. With that being said, I'm out. I'm going to do my football stream in about 45 minutes. And just for you guys to understand,
APIC Jakey says at Atlanticity, I'm sorry to hear that, man. Hope you get better soon.
Exactly. I hate cancer, dude. I hate it. And I'll be real with you. If you ever want to chat, I'm here for that. But that's the game that's next. The 89 Niners versus the 72 Dolphins. That is next. I appreciate you guys. I am out, and I am the Gator. Love you all.